The world just witnessed a major escalation as President Donald Trump authorized a series of airstrikes against Iranian-backed Houthi rebels in Yemen's capital, Sana'a. The mission? To obliterate terrorist bases, leaders, and missile defenses after repeated Houthi attacks on commercial and military vessels in a crucial maritime corridor. Trump made it crystal clear. American ships will sail freely, and no terrorist group will dictate the waters of the world. The Houthis, notorious for launching over 100 attacks on merchant ships, sinking vessels and killing sailors, had already threatened to resume strikes on Israeli targets in response to Israel's blockade on Gaza. But Trump wasn't waiting for the next missile. U.S. forces struck hard and fast, sending a message not just to the Houthis, but to Iran, their biggest backer. The president warned that Tehran will be held fully accountable for fueling chaos in the region. Eyewitnesses in Sana'a described scenes of devastation as explosions rocked the city. The Houthi-controlled health ministry claimed that 9 civilians were killed and 9 others wounded in the strikes, alleging that residential neighborhoods were hit. But let's not forget, the Houthis operate from within civilian areas, using human shields to deter counterattacks. The reality? These airstrikes targeted military infrastructure, missile stockpiles, and command centers responsible for endangering global trade and security. Online images showed thick plumes of smoke billowing from the Sana'a airport complex, which houses a major military facility used by the Houthis. Reports confirm that at least 4 airstrikes struck eastern Garaf, a key Houthi stronghold, sending residents scrambling for cover. One witness described the impact as feeling like an earthquake, a clear testament to the scale of the operation. This was not a coalition effort, it was a decisive U.S. strike under Trump's command. While the Biden administration previously launched multiple retaliatory strikes, they were often seen as measured responses, failing to deter the Houthis' escalating aggression. Trump, however, is taking no half measures, showing the world that under his leadership, America strikes back hard. The USS Harry S. Truman Carrier Strike Group played a key role in the operation, supported by 3 Navy destroyers, 1 cruiser, and the USS Georgia cruise missile submarine. This overwhelming display of U.S. military power sent a direct message: threaten American interests, and you'll pay the price. No more weak red lines, just action. The timing of these strikes is no coincidence. Just weeks ago, Trump reached out to Iranian leadership, offering a diplomatic path forward on Tehran's advancing nuclear weapons program. But diplomacy only works when the other side respects strength, and Iran chose defiance over de-escalation. The Houthis' brazen maritime attacks are part of a broader Iranian strategy to destabilize the region and challenge U.S. dominance. But Trump is cutting off the head of the snake before it strikes again. Of course, the Houthis are already ramping up their rhetoric, vowing to retaliate against the U.S. Nasruddin Emir, a senior Houthi official, declared that Sana'a would remain a shield for Gaza, promising continued strikes on enemy vessels. But with American firepower locked onto their positions, the question is, how much longer can the Houthis afford to fight? Trump's strikes also raise big geopolitical questions. Will Iran step up its proxy war in Yemen? Will Israel launch further preemptive strikes on Iranian-linked targets? And how will global markets react to yet another flare-up in the Red Sea, a region vital to international trade? One thing is certain, Trump is making it clear that America is back. Under his leadership, there are no weak condemnations, no empty warnings, just action. As he said in his announcement, these relentless assaults have cost the U.S. and world economy many billions of dollars, while at the same time putting innocent lives at risk. With a powerful military strike, he's taking a stand where others have hesitated. This is the first major U.S. military operation against the Houthis under Trump's second term, and given the stakes, it won't be the last. As the dust settles over Sana'a, the message is clear: America will not back down.